complex facts and circumstances tests, but when we look at Bitcoin or if we look at Ether and the highly decentralized nature of the networks, we don't see a third-party promoter where applying the disclosure regime would make a lot of sense. So we're comfortable in some sort of viewing these as items that don't have to be regulated as securities.
We're going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
This effort, and China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their home countries. They see this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols, who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books, Cryptoteacher and the new Road Order book. The new Road Order book is going to show you how the world works. It is definitely time to wake up out of your sleep in the times that we're in right now. Plus, guys, we know we're waiting on that next main event towards the end of the year. We had the first quarter event. Like I told you, that would happen. Don't forget this is Shemitah year. And then also, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's definitely time to re-educate. And also, those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon, much love, keep it coming. Do not forget I have the new World Order cryptos in my Patreon. Do your own research, but going inside of a bear market, you definitely want the cryptos that have real use cases. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores, keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first. And right now, we have Bitcoin and crypto slightly up. We have the stock market slightly up. But we saw yields get pushed down earlier this morning, and now they're rising. So if they continue to rise, we know what's going to happen with the markets. Plus, guys, we know we have CME futures. I definitely see a pullback tonight. So don't forget to pay attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates, like I stated, are now rising as I'm doing this video. We have volume, we have Tether, and we have USDC. And we have Circle acquires payment services firm Elements. And for the past 2 days on CNBC, they've been talking down Coinbase, and today Coinbase is up 10%. I'm not your financial advisor, not financial advice. Please do your own research. But the 4th Industrial Revolution stocks and cryptos are going to keep pumping and dumping as the Fed, as the central banks and these big corporations build the 4th Industrial Revolution. Now, of course, guys, we have the Fed repo still over $2 trillion. They're going to be doing another small repo October 5th. And guys, we know that's when we have open interest. They need Bitcoin as collateral on the 5th. We don't have to worry about a Fed rate hike next month. But we know at the beginning of November, the Fed meets November 1st and 2nd. So that means they're going to pull back on the market at the end of October. Plus, guys, we know we have midterms, and the Hegelian dialectic is about to get started. And we know the first quarter of every year, we have a big pullback. But we know next year is going to be probably one of the worst. 2023 and 2024, as I stated, is going to be some of the worst times in American history. And I told you 2022 would be the start. And we see a lot of narratives out there that's going to cause a distraction. It just depends on which one the NWO wants to pick. We know the NWO has to keep the masses distracted. Now we have the Swiss National Bank says central banks can push DeFi into mainstream. Now, how is a central, the keyword central bank, going to be pushing DeFi? And we know this whole decentralized ecosystem is controlled by the big banks and big corporations because we know they've been funding it from the beginning. Now, guys, don't forget about grayscale. Move down slightly. Don't forget to pay attention to the actual allocations. But getting over into a little crypto news, we have the Ripple versus SEC case. Judge orders SEC to turn over Hinman documents over the Ripple Labs after months of dispute. And guys, we know this movie is about to come to an end. Gary Gensler and SEC definitely milked it and kicked the can down the road. We know Ripple now has utility and definitely should be called a commodity. Now we have Microstrategy develops Lightning Network-based SaaS platform. And Microstrategy has been working on this SaaS cloud computing platform probably since 2019. Now we have Warner Music Group partners with OpenSea to create more Web3 opportunities for artists. Also, we have Spain's largest telco allows crypto payments via Bitrue. And guys, we know it's all about adoption. Over these next 2 years, it's all about building, and we will slowly see fiat moving out the system. And lastly, we have the Bankman. Back in March of this year, wanted to buy Twitter along with Elon. And guys, we know Elon and the Bankman are nothing but NWO puppets to move along the NWO's agenda. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows, when it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. But guys, all I have for you, don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance, do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, spread it everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming, while everybody's sitting at home, got home stocks, the Seabird, the biotech stocks, and while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Drama Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Drama Tam save New York from COVID 33. Part 3. King Joshua and Drama Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.